There we
Action.
are. Action, dude. Let's get into it, man. Guys, listen, welcome to episode 101 of the Drag Drive Repeat show presented by Summit Racing. Tonight is a quick one, so get ready because we're going to fast and make your comments on the side, and we'll get to them as we get to them. But all things circuit. SICTA Magazine just came out with this super cool wild card deal. We'll talk about it for a minute. And there's a ton of racers that are headed this way, but we're also going to talk about the amount of events in April and then the end of May is going to blow up the entire Drag and Drive community. Mr. Eric White, please hit that intro video and let's do this.
All right, let's do it.
We're gonna pack things up and hit the road and try to make it the next day.
Whoa, man, sorry about that. I was frozen. The screen was frozen on my side. I've got too many things open going on right now.
I hear you.
To say I'm overloaded is an understatement for sure. Guys, again, welcome to episode 101 of the Drag Drive Repeat show presented by Summit Racing. My name is Mike Narks. I'm the host of this and the Drag Drive Repeat news, and also the promoter of the circuit, which happens tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's going to be crazy. We're going to talk about a lot of that stuff here in just a second. My right hand man, dude, sorry. Anyway, my right hand man, Mr. Eric White, over here, just taking care of business, man. It's been awesome. Tell everybody what you got going on, and let's get into this thing.
I'm Eric White, the co-host of the show and the news. Everything Drag Drive Repeat, I've got my hands in that. Plus the circuit helped out with a lot of artwork. So I think what did we say? We posted over 200 and I forget what the number was, pieces of artwork I told you, but we definitely did more than we did last year, which is awesome. So worked on that and going to be a photographer, videographer, all things media this weekend. So I'm super excited about that. And I wish I could tell you my exciting news, but we have to wait a little bit longer.
Like one more week, dude. One more
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I hope you guys are going to be as excited as me once I'm allowed to say this, but it's super cool.
Can we say that we'll cover it?
Yeah, 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 yeah. We're going to cover it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, man, I can't wait. It's well deserved, and you guys are not going to believe it when you see it. Well, let's get into this thing, man. You guys know we can't do this without you, and I'll tell you the love and support of the race car friends that we have is long and deep, man. It's been the last 2 days I've talked to a ton of people. Really, the last 4 days talked to a ton of people that I consider great friends and just advisors. And I appreciate every one of you guys. I really do. It's been awesome to have that and to be able to reach out. And we've really man, it's been pretty wild the last few days. Getting to this point, but I'm excited we're here. And then thanks so much to our sponsors. Without these guys, we really couldn't do what we're doing, not just with the circuit, not just with the show, but everything, going to events, purchasing equipment, things like that. So thank you so much to Summit Racing, Molly Motorsports, Deech Works, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solutions, who's on their way. I hope they're watching right now. WAF Racing, Performer Built Transmissions, Car Change 3D, Power Tube TV, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk Classifieds. I can't wait. Kyle Beaumont in here saying he's going to see us tomorrow, buddy. I can't wait to see. It's been awesome. It's been a long time, so I'm ready for him to be back at the circuit and lay it down for everybody. Oh, Sorry, one too many clicks on my end there. Summit Racing Speed Legacy began in 1968 as a one-man startup and is now the world's speed shop with 4 facilities and 200 plus catalog editions. Summit fuels your passion, saves you money, delivers fast, and offers top-notch customer service for more than 1,500 brands. Make sure to download the Summit Racing mobile app for easy access to speed parts, and you can find them on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, plus on the On All Cylinders podcast if you like automotive discussions like this one here. From humble origins to the social media lane, Summit Racing stands by your need for speed. And man, I'm telling you, I can't wait for this weekend. I see Buckeye Skips in here. Drag driver Pete's growing. Man, we've had a great week leading up to this. I can't wait to see what the kickoff is after the circuit and the videos we have come out. It's going to be great. But let's jump into the circuit right here, man. A lot of stuff going on. We've got obviously the event this weekend. VIP registration starts in the morning, starts at noon, runs until 4. Then we're going to shut all of that down and then go over to a Mexican restaurant in Owasso, Oklahoma, and feed about 300 people is what I have planned. Everybody's getting tacos. Everybody's getting rice and beans. So it should make for a great night. We're going to do that till about 9 o'clock. And then we're going to go back to the hotel for what could maybe be the final night of good sleep. I don't know, man. It's going to be crazy. The weather looks perfect. It's going to be a bit chilly, so it's a good thing I purchased some hoodies for the circuit. So we're going to have those, and then our race car friends hoodies. We've got a few of those left, so they're going to be down there as well. So it's kind of exciting. But I want to give a shout out to racers that are coming from all over the country. The Hurleys are coming from 2 directions. We got some coming from Iowa, and we've got some coming from Colorado with Jason and Roxanne, and then also Nico. You can see him loaded up there. And what started out as the cheap car challenge build, and now he spends as much time or money on it than he does on the Malibu that he's building. And listen, I'm telling you, this car is going to be quick. It's going to be quick. It is, and it started pretty inexpensively. What's really cool is he actually went to Red Hat Scotty's. They cut out a cage out of one of Scotty's Fox bodies and put it in Nico's car. So, like this car, you should have cars that are like this at some point in your life. Just get out there, have some fun, and beat on it,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And then the Jensen clan, I don't even know, man, 5, 6 cars coming from Wyoming. Bro,
Wow.
are you serious? Loaded down in a convoy, so this is going to be pretty cool to see them back. And if you guys remember, these trucks are not scared to do burnouts at all, anywhere, all the time. And I don't know what converters they have in them, but we're going to talk to them because, man, it's just like instant wheel speed. I don't know what to do, but it's instant wheel speed, and I love it. So good job on those guys for loading up and headed down. So that was posted today. And then Martin, all the way from Virginia, coming in the 29 Model A. You guys will remember this from Sick Week. This car, 2-time Sick Week competitor. This is going to be fun. He said he's never had a chance to go to Route 66. There's not many events that are on the East Coast that are in this time of the year. So he's not ever done anything but Sick Week. So we're early enough in the year. We're on a bucket list item for him. So he's coming down. He should be here probably tonight late at some point, and then they've already been hitting checkpoints along the way, or not checkpoints, but I guess checkpoints on Route 66 as they've come through. So super cool to watch the trip of him and his co-pilot Tim making that trip across the country to come here. And again, we appreciate them, dude. I mean, that's folks from everywhere: Wyoming, Virginia, Michigan, Texas. We got people coming from everywhere. So it's pretty awesome, man. I'm looking forward to seeing all of our friends, all of our race car friends, as Brandon Parker puts it here in the bottom there. Everybody just be safe, drive fast, take chances, all that kind of stuff you hear about all the time. We want you to get here and we want to have fun with VIP Tech tomorrow. If you do show up early to town, like if traffic goes your way, just come on over. If you want to go ahead and VIP Tech, that's fine. It's $50. All of that money goes directly to the youth services of Tulsa. We ended up having it sold out at 50, so it's $2,500. So that wasn't even something that I had thought about when we were talking about the money being raised. So we're already over $10,000 raised before we even go into the event and have spectators and stuff like that. So again, $25 of every ticket sold goes to the youth services of Tulsa, and this $50 from VIP Tech goes over there as well. And we sold out of it at 50. So that's going to be exciting. So again, if you show up early, come on over. It's $50 to go ahead and get your tech knocked out on Thursday, but we're doing that until 4. So if you can't be here before 3:30, just go ahead and get checked into your hotel and meet us at the racer party, because I'm figuring, if you can get here at 3:30, unload, get to the staging lanes, get your car teched, that still gives us time to get you registered and checked in, and then we can all bounce and head towards the racer party to get set up. So going to be kind of exciting. And then obviously rain is a big topic. We talked about that. That's what I've been living for the last, Thursday of last week, it showed that it was going to be 90 and sunny all weekend. Okay.
Right.
Saturday morning, changed it up a little bit. Going to be, had a potential for rain at that point. Man, that was a hard one. So by Monday, it was all over the place. Really, every time I looked at something, it was different. And so, being that we're probably going to get rain on Friday, Gearhead Curios was like, "Hey, man, if you guys are going to be in Galena in the afternoon, let's find a spot to hang out." And so Friday night, we've rented the senior center or something like that in Galena, Kansas. Robert Voss is bringing his practice tree. We're going to do a practice tree tournament. I'm probably going to give out some cash around that. And then the Freedom 500 will be streaming. And I think our boy, Adam Dory, is on the mic down there for part of that, right? I think so. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and stream the Freedom 500 in the facility there. So this kind of last minute, this literally happened 4 hours ago now. And I'm appreciative of the city of Galena for taking care of racers like they do. It's a huge route stop along the way of Route 66. And man, they've been more than welcoming to us. We're going through there both Friday and Saturday. And now we're going to be there part of Friday night. So obviously this isn't mandatory, but hey, if you're going to have a chance to be able to come down and hang out, do it. We're probably going to order some pizza or some chips and dip from one of the local restaurants or something like that. I don't really know yet. Again, this literally just happened today. So I'm kind of excited about this, because that gives us Thursday night, Friday, that gives us Thursday night racer party, Friday night racer party, Saturday night racer party. So yeah, we're gonna have gatherings every night. Hey, listen, I told you I like to eat and hang out with my race car friends, and that's how we're going to do it. See Tim Purdue in here, and I tell you what, I'm going to let you talk about Tim's spot here. Actually, it's right there next on the sheet. I'll flip the picture, and you tell people what's going on.
Yeah, so this is pretty cool. Weld Racing is going to give anyone that is entered into the circuit a 15% discount. How cool is that?
Yeah, I'm really pumped about this. This is something that I feel like there's so many people that run welds that are in the drag and drive community. If there was ever a time to purchase your second set of wheels or a new set of wheels, this is the time right here, especially for those that are a part of the circuit.
Yep. So the deal is you have to be on the registered list and you have to order by Wednesday, April 9th at midnight. So big shout out to Tim for making this happen. We appreciate it. Super cool. So everybody that is in the need of some wheels, be it for your race car or, hey, maybe your trailer, you've got a 15% discount on that. So don't miss out on this one.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Big shout out to Tim. He'll be there racing. Just got his car done and ready to go for the street and all that stuff. So it's going to be a great time. And I just wanted to give a big shout out. This is the decal pack sheet here, but this is all of the sponsors that are involved in the circuit. So these pictures, the YST is green, not the color of the background. So those guys, obviously all these decals go on the cars, and I want to say thanks to everybody that's on that list right there. If you're not following the circuit Charity with Horsepower, you need to do that. And that'll give you the list over there in all of our posts. We've tagged them as well. So appreciate everybody that's just gotten behind this thing, man. It's really cool to be able to do this. This is our 7th year to host the circuit drag and drive event. the first 2 years, I think we had 25 or 30 cars. Now we're looking at, we have more than 200 people registered. It's crazy. It's going to be a great weekend, man. I'm really pumped. And dude, this is literally, I just realized this is the most money we've ever raised at one event already. And we're just getting started. We haven't started any of the raffle stuff that's going to be done. Any of the, portion of all the shirt sales goes to youth service for Tulsa. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. So with the weld deal, is there a code for that, or how do they get their 15% discount?
The code is find Tim on the property, and
Okay.
he'll help you get it handled.
Perfect.
Yep.
Tyler here saying, hoping for no rain, but what's the plan if it does? We'll be down tomorrow no matter what.
Yeah. So if it rains, we're going to get wet. Currently the plan is Friday. Looks like it could rain, come in hard at like 6 or 7, 8 a.m., something like that. And then it just trails off pretty steady from there. So maybe some pop-up showers or something. We're going to try and race every day. We probably will advise maybe hanging out at the track just a little bit longer than you normally would, or just jump on and get rolling. I really don't know how to act towards Friday yet, but Saturday looks like we could again get a time in the afternoon and have some racing. Now that may cost us the bowling alley trip for some racers that don't necessarily, like, maybe they're looking for that perfect pass and they don't want to leave yet. They're going to get back. So here's the thing. We're still, what's today? Wednesday. We're still 3 days from Saturday. So if you've ever lived in Oklahoma, Missouri, okay, cool. It says 80% chance of rain, but if you look at it by the hour, it's only 20 or 30% throughout the entire afternoon. So we'll see what happens. If it rains, hey, it's not going to rain on Sunday as it looks right now. And Jimmy at Tulsa says we'll race as long as we can on Sunday, or as long as we need to. So if that's the case, maybe we have people do 3 passes on Sunday. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to play it by ear. Believe me. We want you to race. We want you to race, especially with what we're going to talk about for the sick wild card here coming up.
So notifications, everything, are you going to do that through WhatsApp?
Yep. So we have a WhatsApp. You can search for it on the circuit. I'll put the link to that probably on Thursday morning, really, on the Facebook page again, so everybody can download it or get in the thing. So our plan is to do notifications on WhatsApp first. Then we'll make a post on the page. And from there, I mean, that's really about all I can do without walking around or calling everybody. But with, 200 plus names on the list, that's going to be pretty tough. So I don't know how to add people to the WhatsApp, or I would. But if you have WhatsApp, jump on there. If not, just make sure you're following the circuit Charity with Horsepower, because we're going to be posting there. And then we'll share that as well to Drag Driver Pete. So everybody that's out there will be able to be caught up with all of that stuff too.
Awesome. And for those that didn't see it, Tim says you have to find him or DM him, no web orders. So if you want that 15% discount, find Tim or send him a message.
Well, and that's the biggest thing too, right? Like this is for the circuit. Like, this is for the circuit racers, not for people that are out in the world that aren't coming. So make sure you are, find Tim. Even if you're thinking about buying some wheels, this might be the time to do it and get it knocked out. All right, man, let's roll. We're already at 18 minutes. We're trying to make this a short show. So lead us into the Driven Racing Oil event updates.
All right. Driven Racing Oil is the performance engine oil that can do it all. GP1 is the ultimate oil for any race or performance application, whether launching hard at the drag strip, enduring the extreme heat of off-road and circle track, or pushing limits in top field dragsters, drag boats, and demo derbies. Winning racers choose GP1. Compatible with engines from classic hot rods to cutting-edge race machines, GP1's unique surface cling and high zinc formulation ensures superior wear protection, particularly for flat tappet camshafts, while solving issues like cylinder washout with methanol and ethanol fuels. Crafted from the legendary Bradford, Pennsylvania base oil, then enhanced with state-of-the-art additive packages, GP1 offers the best in protection and performance. So you guys know the deal. If you want to pick up your Driven Racing Oil or any merch, you can hit up drivenracingoil.com or follow them on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Driven Racing Oil.
Yep. Well, let's talk about some of the events that are coming up. I'll do April and then you do May because it's pretty crazy. So we have, of course, the circuit this weekend, Tulsa Raceway Park. Next weekend is a big weekend. We have the Road Trip Drag Challenge, the first one of their 3-race series, April 11th through 13th in Australia. And then Sick at the Rock. Again, I'm excited about this event. I think it's going to be really cool. Sick at the Rock, April 12th through 13th at Rockingham Dragway. 32 categories, one drag and drive class, 32 categories, 50-mile drive, going to be kind of fun. Carolina Drag Cruise ends out April 24th and 27th through 27th, Shadyside Dragway. This is kind of a great way for people to get their feet wet in drag and drive. They do have, you can trailer between the two tracks, but on Saturday you do have to do the mandatory 150-mile drive. I can't remember what he said now. I think it's 150-mile drive, and then come back and race again on Sunday. So pretty interesting stuff. Michael Lone is the promoter for that. So Carolina Drag Cruise with Rockingham and Shadyside, gonna be a lot of stuff in the Carolinas, man.
Yeah. So then we start out with our first event in May, which is May 21st. So you might think, there's probably not too many events in May, right? Wrong. May 21st through 25th, back to the streets, starting out at Muncie Dragway. Then May 29th through 31st is Sick on the Green, which is hosted at Beach Bend Raceway. May 30th through June 1st is Drop the Hammer, Michigan, and host track there, US 131 in Martin, Michigan. At the same time as Drop the Hammer is the Olympic Streetcar Shootout, again, also May 30th through June 1st, and Rocky Mountain Race Week, Mega Week, May 31st through June 7th, starting at Tulsa Raceway Park.
Yeah, crazy, dude. That last weekend in May is
5
nuts
events
for drag and drive. Oh man. I mean, you start talking about like Sick on the Green, that's going to be a big deal. Anything Sick does is huge. Drop the Hammer, Michigan. This is going to be a big event this year. I'm telling you, a lot of big hitters coming in there. Olympic Streetcar Shootout, dude. So now we have Michigan, Kentucky, Beach Bends in Kentucky. You have the Pacific Northwest and Tulsa Raceway Park. They're happening everywhere across the country, man.
Yeah, that's going to be an awesome time. We're gonna have a lot of work to do to keep up with all those events.
Yeah, it'll be nice to be keeping up with those two and not trying to do that and get ready for the circuit.
Jay Wire here saying Drop the Hammer host track has changed, so we'll have to update that.
That's right. It is the Mid-Michigan Motorplex. Sorry about that. It is the Mid-Michigan Motorplex. I'll change that on the website as well. That's where I pulled this stuff from, was dragdriverpete.com/event list 2025.
Sweet. And I know I got a message from Dave Curtis with the results of their event, but we're not going to cover that tonight, I don't think. You don't have that in here, do you?
Well, man, I'm sorry. We just don't have the capacity. I've still got about 150 racer packets to put together. So that we'll ready for Midwest. So
So we'll cover that stuff next Wednesday when we're back to a full length show.
Yeah, we're not trying to cram it all in. Guys, listen again, dragdriverpete.com/event list-2025 gets you there. Has 41 events on the schedule so far for this year that are drag and drive related, like with a physical drag and drive within it. There are some events, like Bragging Rights 2025 that is drag and drive adjacent, I would say. At some point we may add kind of a list of those as well. All right, well, let's move on to J-Wire Solutions. Those boys are driving down here. Expert car and marine wiring solutions you can trust. J-Wire Solutions can wire and plumb your hot rod, race car, or drag and drive car. Plus, they offer products to make your driving experience better, like the blinker module that is a must for all drag and drive racers. The module will allow your rear turn signals to continue to function while the brake pedal is applied, just like your stock daily driver. That's it's like a mandatory thing, man. It's like a mandatory thing. Oh, hey, Martin Kilroy says we are here. Dude, that's awesome. I'm so excited for those guys. It's going to be really fun following those guys in a car that goes 45 miles an hour on the road.
Yeah.
Jay and Brian, like I said, are headed this way. That is the car in the trailer headed this way. And then just a picture I grabbed from Brian's Facebook page. So everybody knows what the quickest car. Here's my question. Can they, for the third time, grab the quickest quarter mile average and be on the shirt for 2026 and also get that free entry?
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh man, it's going to be close. It's
I
going to
don't
be
think
close.
I don't think I've ever seen a picture of his car with the splitter on. I know I've heard him talk about it, that he can run it at certain events, but I've never seen a
Mhm.
picture with it on there.
Yeah, it looks real good.
Yeah, it looks good, but I still like it with the factory bumper on it.
Nice. Yeah. Chandler Gregory says, I think it'll be Stanley for sure. No, Stanley will not be on the shirts, but Stanley is ready. Steven has it loaded up, and he's headed to Tulsa in the morning to bring it over. So fingers crossed, man. It'll be the first event back since the Circuit 2022.
Yeah.
That is too crazy.
Yeah.
Too
And I've never got to take pictures of it. I've never actually seen it in person, so
Oh man, just
you
wait.
know I'll be all over that.
Yeah. So I put new to me tires on it. They're used tires on it. What's today? Wednesday, Tuesday, and I told the guy, "Hey, get another set ready because I'm probably going to be back in Monday or Tuesday of next week to get another set." So
Nice.
yeah, bring it on. I'm ready. All right, man. Let's talk about the next bit of stuff here.
All right.
Sports segment.
Yep. Racers and high performance enthusiasts, are you ready to start your next engine build? If so, there is no better time than now to check out Molly Motorsports all-in-one Power Pack piston kits. With over 1,200 application, these kits come complete with pistons, rings, wrist pins, and clips, all designed to work together. Molly Motorsports Power Pack piston kits take out all the guesswork. No more trying to determine if a piston will need this ring to work with a certain cylinder size. Molly Motorsports did all the engineering so that you can get the part that matters, building a power plant that leads to victory lane. Visit mollymotorsports.com for more details. And for our podcast listeners, Molly is spelled Mahle.
I know that's right. Well, dude, did you see the big announcement from SICK earlier?
I did.
Yes. Oh, hey, Eric Daniels from Love's Travel Stops, man. Thanks. The snack wagon is loaded up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's going to be
bring
exciting.
it on. Yes.
Michael here saying he got his his set of Molly pistons for the Yukon 6.0 yesterday.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, this is a pretty neat deal. This came out just a few hours ago, so this is like breaking news right here. Want to race your way into SICK Week 2026, presented by Gear Vendors Overdrive. SICK Wild Cards. I think I put that photo in here. Yeah, so you're going to be looking for this when you're looking on the SICK page. But SICK Wild Cards program is launching, providing invites to SICK Week 2026 for the top drag and drive racers this year. SICK Wild Cards will be earned by placing at the top overall at certain events throughout the season. This is a pretty big deal. This is pretty neat to be able to do this. Obviously, SICK Week has become like the Super Bowl of drag and drive, right? So it gets harder and harder to get into every year. We've talked about how fast that event is getting, and I feel like this is a way to continue to do that. This is a way that they're going to find the best capable racers in all of drag and drive to compete at SICK Week. SICK Week obviously has a lot of slower cars too, but it's really wild. So 13 events qualify for the SICK Wild Cards for 2025. Motion Race Works SICK Summer, Michigan Miles, SICK Smokies, SICK at the Rock. Oh, well, here, hang on. Sorry. Let me back up. SICK Summer, they're taking the top 10 overall. Michigan Miles are taking the top 5 overall. SICK Smokies is the top 5 overall. SICK at the Rock is top 3 overall. SICK on the Green is top 3 overall. Mega Week is top 3 overall. And then you've got, let me clear my throat here. The Circuit, presented by Summit Racing, with the top 3 overall. Bum, bum, bum. Let's go. That's awesome. Southeast Street and Yeet, top 3. Hot Rod Drag Week, top 3 overall. Miles of Mayhem, come on, top 3 overall. Redwood Rally, top overall winner. Drop the Hammer overall winner, and Back to the Streets overall winner. Dude, this is going to be awesome, man. This is
how cool
a
is
big
that?
deal. Oh, yeah. And to include regional events in that, we certainly appreciate that for sure. And to be in the mix in that. Big shout out to Luke and Tom and Derek and the team over at SICK. We appreciate that a whole lot.
Yep, gonna be pretty cool, that's for sure. A lot of events, and a lot of events obviously that we talk about on here. So
Yep.
there's gonna be a lot of people that we get to talk about that are gonna get into SICK Week without having to worry about registering. So good luck to everybody.
Oh yeah, and that's one of the big things about about Brian Acton and Jay Blanchard coming to the circuit is with them having the quickest quarter mile time, but they missed SICK Week because they missed the sign up. So they want to get back in. Is this their way to get back in? Are they gonna
Right.
they're gonna let that thing eat, man? I'm excited about it. It's gonna be cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Hey, we may be kind of on time here.
We're looking like it.
Run us through this stuff, and then we'll kind of wrap this stuff up as we go.
All right. Again, everybody, obviously we are going to have a short show tonight because we've got a lot of stuff to do. I know I am not prepared to leave in the morning, and I've got a 10-hour drive to get down to Tulsa. So we're going to try to cut short tonight, but want to thank everybody that's tuned in tonight, commenting, asking questions, just supporting us and what we do. We appreciate all that you guys do for us. That's why we call you guys our race car friends. And of course, without our sponsors, so much of this wouldn't be possible, including the rental vehicle sitting in my driveway right now, ready for me to load up. So thank you to Summit Racing Equipment, Deechworks, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cam, J-Wire Solution, WAF Racing, Performabuilt, Car Chains 3D, PowerTube TV, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk. Again, appreciate each and every one of you guys.
That's awesome. Real quick, hang on. I want to pause you there in the middle there, but Jay Blanchard and Brian Acton are watching us right now on the truck as they're driving along. So big shout out to them.
That's awesome. Cody here with a question. Top 3, is that quarter mile or 8th mile?
I don't know. Don't know. I would say for the circuit with us having two different, we have like the unlimited class. I would think it's probably, Derek, we'll send over like the top 10, and Derek will let the top 3 racers out of that know, like what the deal is.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And our gentleman's agreement. You guys hear us every week talk about this. If you guys are enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, follow, subscribe, wherever you're watching. This is our little gentleman's agreement. No contracts, no strings. Just you guys showing us some love and us promising to keep delivering the content that you came here for. And there is going to be a lot of content this weekend, so be prepared. It's going to be coming stuff all weekend long. So again, thanks everybody. Let's keep the vibe alive, like and subscribe, and let's keep rolling. We're almost done for the night.
Yep, that is for sure. Well, thanks again. We appreciate you guys. WAF Racing on his way over here. Can you hit that WAF Racing video?
Oh, you bet.
Have you ever wished you could fit your toolbox in the palm of your hand, or really needed that extra set of hands while making a jet change at the track? At WAF Racing, we specialize in designing and manufacturing top-tier automotive tools that are made strong to withstand travel, yet lightweight not to slow you down. Tested in-house and at the track by the team at WAF Racing, every part is made by racers for racers. From compact toolkits, carburetor top hats, or spark plug storage containers, our tools are precision engineered and manufactured in the USA. Made of the strongest materials, every piece strikes the perfect balance of durability and dependability. Maybe you need something custom just for you. We do that too. You need WAF Racing in the passenger seat for your next drag racing event. Head over to wafracing.com today to take your racing experience to the next level. WAF Racing. Design, build, race.
Yeah, buddy. I can't wait to see those guys. Chris and Lily are headed this way right now in the CUDA. They're driving it from Nashville to here. How cool is that? Yeah.
And
if you're going to do streetcar stuff.
Yep. Dustin here saying loaded and ready to head south.
Yeah. I don't, he's got some money laid out there on the hood of that. I wonder if that's the $500 he won from last year's 650 index that maybe he's racing in again this year. I don't know. We'll see.
Not sure.
Yeah. Well, good luck to them. I hope they have a safe travels, and we'll see them tomorrow. And then this is one of the coolest trophies that's out there. Megan Evans built this at Chris Wozniak of WAF Racing's request. This is super cool, man. It's the quickest carbureted racer for the circuit 2025.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool trophy. Whoever wins that's going to be pretty excited. I know I would be.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not a carb guy, but to be able to have a chance at that, it's pretty neat. And I mean, it's one of the most unique trophies that's going to be there for the event. So there's some other really unique trophies that are coming as well. And I need to get some pictures of those put up too. I was just trying to kind of keep some of that stuff under wraps until we got over there and just really blow it up. So anyways, excited. Thanks again to WAF Racing and the team that do what they do. The Performa Built transmission segment here. If you want to hit us off with that, and that's going to maybe probably close the show, man.
All right. Performa-Built is our official transmission builder of Drag Driver Pete. At Performa-Built Transmissions, the goal is to engineer and build the toughest transmissions on the planet. Performa-Built doesn't just rebuild transmissions, they systematically re-engineer each model to eliminate OEM flaws and to achieve the highest levels of performance. That's why they say their transmissions are not just built, they are Performa-Built.
Yep, I know that's right. And Ryan is going to be on next week to talk about the this car here, the like 4L60E record. He's going to be on to talk about that, how he kind of gets the 4L60s to live, and then also how they bought that new CNC machine a couple weeks ago, or mill, and he's going to tell us what all that does and how that's going to help and all the cool stuff. And then I see Two Tall's Model Car Garage here. Did Jesse Mataferri register this year? Yes, and he will be in the Truckter coming over. He sent me a message the other day saying he is ready to go. And somebody asked if it rains, what's he going to do? And he said, I'm just going to get wet.
He posted something today that was like the last piece of the puzzle, and it was like a full top and bottom rain suit.
Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, that's the way it goes, man. Again, this is going to be really a fun weekend, and I can't wait till next week. I'm ready to have Ryan back on. He hadn't been on in a while, and so we're going to have a good chance to talk with him. And then you and I were talking before the show. Maybe we'll have Dave and Nadine on from the event, Central Victorian Dragon Drive, and we can kind of maybe some trash talk, some 650 stuff back and forth, because those guys had a pretty stellar weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend. I know a lot of people are probably bummed at the weather, but remember, at the end of the day, we put this event on for charity. So we're here to raise money. We're going to have fun. Obviously, we've booked a venue for almost every night, so we're going to have something to do every night. So just please, everybody, remember why we're doing this, for the Youth Services of Tulsa. That's what this whole event is about. So if it rains, let's just have a good time regardless. That's the plan.
Yeah, we're going to get racing in on Sunday. I feel like I have a real good feeling about Sunday, and that's, it's really about road tripping and streetcar stuff. We have had a few people swap to their daily drivers, which is cool with me. Bring it on, man. We just want you guys to be here. I know this isn't going to be one that we're going to write down for the record books to be like, oh my gosh, so-and-so broke records, but it could come to that. The track could be really, really good. And hey, man, looking at the weather forecast, we could get some racing in on Saturday afternoon too. So who knows? We're going to have a blast. And y'all, we've already reached our goal. So man,
I was going to say that's at least one record already broken.
Yeah, right. So more than $10,000 already raised for the Youth Services of Tulsa. Big shout out to everybody. I can't wait to get everybody together. But yeah, dude, you're right. Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, we have racer parties planned. So listen, I tell everybody this: we're going to ruin you guys. We're going to ruin you. You're going to be like, this is the best Dragon Drive I've ever been on. We're going to have a blast. So, all right, that's it, man. Do you want to start with some race car friend stuff?
Yeah. If you guys see me on the side of the road and it's raining with the tailgate up and you're rolling down the highway with your race car, be sure to smile, wave, give me a thumbs up, because I'm going to be out there no matter what, getting pictures of you guys rolling down the highway, rain or not. So,
well, and think about how iconic Drag Week 2018 was with the photos that were taken then. That's what we're going to be looking at. Like, this is a great opportunity to to really break some people's brains when you pull into a gas station and they're like, "Wait, it's raining, but you're driving that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're pulling a
'cause I'm
trailer.
cool. Yeah, because I'm a dragon drive racer, not just a racer. All right. Hey, can't wait to see you, buddy. I'm excited. Chris Paget's coming, man. This is gonna be cool. And big shout out to him for sponsoring the heavyweight class. It's gonna be really cool. It's the first time we've ever had that class on the list. So, all right, man. 40 minutes. Let's wrap this thing up and get out of here.
Yep. Again, thank you, all of you guys, our race car friends. I know Mike and I are super excited to see everybody. You know, this is our first event for the year, right? Because you didn't go to Sick Week at all, did you?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Okay. So this will be my first event to see all my race car friends this
Yep.
year. So looking forward to seeing all of you guys. Thank you again for supporting us and what we do. And we are hoping to put on an amazing weekend for you guys, raise tons of money for the youth services of Tulsa. So again, we can't thank you guys enough.
Yep.
And again, our sponsors, like I said, they make all this possible. They help pay for this rental car that I'm going to drive 10 hours in tomorrow. You know, buying the equipment, everything that we have, you know, these sponsors have helped us get to where we are. So again, can't thank them enough either. Summit Racing Equipment, Driven Racing Oil, Molly Motorsports, Deechworks, Howard's Cam, J-Wire Solutions, WAF Racing, Perform Built Transmission, Car Change 3D, Power Tube TV, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk. And again, if you guys are traveling down to the circuit, travel safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. All right, man. See you guys. Thank you so much.
See ya.
Sweet.